I'll start.
Please.
I play Maureen Hunt, and she is the wife of John Hunt, and they have this amazing family, but I feel like she's kind of the backbone of the family right now, who is a support system, and she's also just like the caretaker, making sure everybody's all right, and the one to kick John Hunt in the butt to like move forward in life and to be happy, to find his happy, you know.
I play John Hunt, who is the husband to Maureen and father of 2 kids, and who's not the backbone of the family, and who's sort of letting everyone down, and struggling at work, and kind of just generally feeling like he's not fulfilling being the best version of himself. And in the end, it's sort of the strength of his family that sort of helps to, amongst other things, to help get him back on track.
It's really hard. God. No, I mean, when I first came on to this set, I was so nervous because I'm like, Casey's such a good actor, and
That's not true.
Yeah, you are. You are so hard on yourself.
No, you weren't nervous.
I was just nervous. I was so nervous, and he was just so warm to me, and he wanted to make sure I was okay and taken care of, and you know, and he's hilarious. He would make me laugh all the time. So it was like a mix of like fun and work, obviously, but like also watching somebody who's really just really serious about their work, and every moment matters, you know. So it was amazing to watch him do what he does. And
That's literally one of the nicest things that anyone's ever said about me.
really,
Well, sort of. I think the chemistry was like was great. I mean, sometimes it's hard work, and on this one, it just was like immediately we got along really well, and Tika was like found the little tiny moments to make them big moments and make them count, and just brought those scenes, you know, to life. And I was a huge admirer professionally, and we became friends, and it was awesome. I don't know what else to say.
that's the third nicest thing somebody's ever said about me. Thank you.
I met the real John Hunt for about 4 minutes on set one day near the end of production. I had nothing to do with him, and David kind of just told us from the beginning, like, why don't we just make these characters up, and, you know, more or less. I don't think he wanted to try to tell be as authentic, you know, be as accurate as he could with the story, which is why it says this story is mostly true on the poster. I think he wanted to tell something that was between a true story and a fable, kind of. That's where we went with it.
Yeah, I mean, the first time we came in contact, we FaceTimed each other, and I saw Ain't Them Body Saints, and I just love the intimacy of his filmmaking, and it feels like you're there. It feels warm. There's just like something really special and gritty at the same time about it. And so we had a great conversation, and we talked about the script, which I loved, and then I knew who was attached to it, and I was like, listen, just hire me. You know, no, and he did hire me, and he knows exactly what he wants, but he gives his actors the opportunity to also be in the midst of the creativity, and if you have something to say, he's open to hearing it. And I don't know, I love David Lowery so much. I can't say that enough. Like, I texted him like, so when are we doing our next movie? So he's just been absolutely spectacular to work with, and I'm just grateful to be part of this film.
And Casey, for you, because you've worked.
I mean, I can't say any better than that. That's what I'm saying. She nails it. She's very articulate. She's very warm and generous spirited, and like instantly, you love her, and you're like, I'll just shut up and be over here and let Tika talk. I mean, I wouldn't even begin to try to analyze or capture his career because it's too long and there's been too many great movies. I think this thing fits in with the spirit of what his career is and who he is as a person, which is like just incredibly charismatic and just genuinely like decent all the way to the core. And so in that way, it feels like a Robert Redford movie, right? You know, through and through. And that's, if it is his last acting role, I think it's a beautiful way to go out.
I couldn't have said it better. I just hope they have fun with it. And I mean, I don't like telling people what they should take away. I just want them to feel good about it. And I think it's a fun, subtle, quiet, but like exciting movie, and it's charming. And I just remember seeing it for the first time and I smiled through the first half. I mean, just like smiled at the chemistry between Sissy and Redford and all that stuff. And even like our scene, there's just this real it's an intimate movie that you feel like you're part of it rather than just watching it, you know? And so, I mean, I hope people get, you know, the love that was put into it, to be honest.
Anything to add?
I can't, see what I'm saying? I hope they take away big smiles. That would be,
Yeah.
that's about it.